The Great Within, Part 2. To properly direct and impress the subconscious, the first essential is to realize that the subconscious mind is a finer mentality that permeates every fiber of the entire personality. Though the subconscious can be impressed most directly through the brain center, the volume of subconscious expression will increase in proportion to our conscious realization of subconscious life in every part of mind and body. To concentrate attention frequently upon the subconscious side of the entire personality will steadily awaken the great within. This will cause one to feel that a new and superior being is beginning to unfold, and with that feeling comes the conviction that unbounded power does exist in the deeper life of man. When the awakening of the subconscious is felt in every part of mind and body, one knows that anything may be attained and achieved. Doubts disappear absolutely, because to feel the limitless is to believe in the limitless. While impressing the subconscious, attention should be directed upon the inside of mind, and this is readily done while one thinks that the subconscious mentality permeates the personality, as water permeates a sponge. Think of the interior essence that permeates the exterior substance, and cause all mental actions to move toward the finer mental life that lives and moves, and has its being within the interior mind. This will cause the conscious action to impress itself directly upon the subconscious, and a corresponding reaction or expression will invariably follow. While directing attention upon the subconscious, the idea that is to be impressed should be clearly discerned in mind, and an effort should be made to feel the soul of that idea. To mentally feel the soul of the idea will completely eliminate the mechanical tendency of mental action. And this is extremely important because no mechanical action of mind can impress the subconscious. Perfect faith in the process is indispensable, and to inwardly know that results will be secured is to cause failure to become impossible. The deeper and higher the attitude of faith while the subconscious is being impressed, the more deeply will the impression be made, and the deep impression not only enters the richest states of the subconscious, but always produces results. The attitude of faith takes the mind into the superior, the limitless, the soul of things, and this is precisely what is wanted. When the mind transcends the objective, it enters into the subjective, and to enter into the subjective is to impress one's ideas and desires directly, deeply, and completely upon the great within. Such impressions will invariably produce remarkable expressions, not only because they have entered more deeply into the subconscious, but also because every impression that is made in the attitude of faith is given superior quality, greater power, and higher worth. The subconscious should never be approached in the attitude of command or demand, but always in the attitude of faith and desire. Never command the subconscious to do thus or so, but desire with a deep, strong desire that the subconscious do what you desire to have done, and animate that desire with the faith that it positively will be done. To combine a high faith with a strong desire while impressing the subconscious is the secret through which results may invariably be secured. The subconscious should never be forcefully aroused, but should be gradually awakened and developed through such actions of mind as are deep and strong, while perfectly serene. Deep thoughts on all important subjects, lofty aspirations on all occasions, and a constantly expanding consciousness will aid remarkably in awakening the great within. Whenever attention is directed upon the subconscious, an effort should be made to expand consciousness by picturing upon mind the expanding process, while the deeper feeling of thought is placing itself in touch with the universal. A strong, deep desire for greater things should be impressed upon the inner mentality, and a deep stillness should animate every action of mind. The inner side of mind should always be acted upon peacefully, though not with that peacefulness that has a tendency to produce inaction, but with that peacefulness that produces a high, strong action that continues to act in serenity and poise. To concentrate a strong, deeply felt, well-poised mental action upon the entire subconscious mentality, a number of times every day, will, in a remarkably short time, develop the great within to such an extent that the mind will inwardly know that unlimited power and innumerable possibilities have been placed at its command. And when this realization comes, the mind may go on to any attainment, and any achievement, failure will be simply impossible. When the development of the subconscious has been promoted to a degree, the conscious mind will instinctively feel that failure is impossible, and will consequently leave results to the law. There will be no anxiety about results, because to feel the presence of subconscious action is to know that results must follow when the subconscious is properly directed and impressed. Perfect faith in the law that the subconscious will invariably do whatever it is impressed to do will eliminate anxiety completely. And this is extremely important because the subconscious mind cannot proceed to do what it has been impressed to do, so long as there is anxiety in the conscious mind. Provide the proper conditions, and the law will positively produce the desired results. And to inwardly know this is the first essential in providing the proper conditions. The subconscious mind is somewhat similar to the phonograph. Under certain conditions, it can record anything, and under certain other conditions, it can reproduce everything that has been recorded. There is this difference, however. The subconscious not only reproduces exactly what has been recorded, but will also form, create, develop, and express what mind may desire when the impression is being made. That is, the subconscious not only reproduces the seed itself, but as many more seeds as the original seed desired to reproduce, and also the exact degree of improvement in quality that was latent in the desire of the original seed or impression. The subconscious not only reproduces the mental idea contained in the impression, but also every essential that may be required to fulfill the desire of that impression. Through this law, the subconscious can find the answer to any question or work out any problem when properly impressed with an exact idea of what is wanted. End of The Great Within, Part 2.